Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. In case you haven't noticed, I am wiping sweat from my face because, well, my house has no AC and it's hot. It's like 80 degrees out there. But the point of this video, you saw that I was bringing this out and you thought, what? Backyard Samurai makes a trainer rapier or some shit? Nope. I am making a longbow. A sufficiently long longbow. And as you can see, I have actually done quite a bit of work on the bow already. Now, not to say that this is a finished product. If you look how thick the limb is, I still need to taper this limb down a bit. As to why there's a pencil mark here and a pencil mark here to show I'm going to stop the tapering. Now the reason I'm beginning the tapering so far up from where the grip section ends is because if you look at the grip, I severely thinned the grip out. So in order to prevent unforeseen snapping of the bow, I was originally not going to give the bow any taper at all because I was worried about not being able to get the tapering right. But after I saw how I had to carve in a grip, I realized that, okay, I am actually going to have to taper this thing. The knock sections are already cut and ready to be strung. Now, I've strung this thing a few times, drawn it a few times, and shot a couple of test arrows just to see how it would work. And it works good. It will work even better when it's finished. But for right now, it shoots good, it's strong, and this is 100% oak. I bought the stave at my local Lowe's out in Bloomington, Monroe County, Indiana. Whitehall Plaza. You should go there. Got a lot of good shit. And I had my choice of either a oak stave or a poplar stave. And since I really didn't know a lot about poplar and how it would react, I chose oak because I know oak's a hardwood and it will generate lots of power into the shot. Now, would I take this thing deer hunting? That's the key question here. The short answer is no, I would not. And the reason being is that while this thing is going to be a functional bow, I don't really know how much poundage it will have coming at full draw. And in Indiana, I believe it's either a bare minimum of 35-pound draw or 45-pound draw to hunt deer. And since I don't know what poundage this thing will draw back to, I do not feel confident in its ability to kill a deer. So this bow is more along the lines I'm making just as a project, doing in my spare time. I'm not trying to make a hunting bow or anything like that. If this was a hunting bow, I would have made a recurve. I would have attempted to make a recurve. But this is just my hand in making a longbow. I made a longbow a few years ago out of I believe a small tree trunk. And I carved that down, cut it, sanded it, stained it, polyurethaned it. And this bow, I'm going to be doing a much simpler rendition of that. This is just going to be carved down, sanded smooth, and have a couple of coats of camouflage spray paint, 2 times ultra cover, made with double cover technology, also bonds to plastic, non-reflective finish, ultra flat colors, any angle spray. It's Rust-Oleum camouflage paint, which is a very well trusted brand since 1921. And I sprayed a section of my fence outside with this to see the color, and I like it. And I think this will do very well with the kind of homemade motif I'm going for, because it's going to be camouflage limbs, and I'm going to use black duct tape for the riser. And I'm going to be attempting to make a Flemish twist string for this thing. I don't know how well that will end up working, but we'll do our best. I cannot promise perfection, only that I don't fuck everything up. But aside from that, this has been my video, very relaxed. As you can see, I'm more energetic. That being the case of it's my day off and I've had a full night's rest. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. So until next time, I know band of outlaws, I love samurai. To all y'all, be crazy rednecks, be safe when using your weapons. And I guess I'll make a follow-up video of this bow stave when it's done. So one more quick look. And I have actually gotten a lot better at making things. Little tip for anyone who wants to carve their own bow out of a piece of stock wood from your local hardware store. Write down the belly and back. The back of the bow is what's going to be facing outwards at full draw, and the belly of the bow is what's going to be facing you. You want to take material away from the belly of the bow and not the back. If you take material away from the back of the bow, it's going to snap. You want to take material away from the belly because you want the bow limbs to bend back. And I was originally thinking about adding a rawhide backing to this thing, which is like, I take rawhide, wet rawhide, cover it, wrap it in ace bandage, let it dry for a few days, and boom. But I'm going to go against that. That's a bit of an advanced technique, and I'm not entirely sure how to do it, so I'm just going to do bare bow, paint it, and that's all. So, until next time, Outlaw Samurai tells all y'all, be crazy rednecks, be safe when using your weapons, and I'm out. Peace.